Hi guys, welcome to Simproved, Fry speaking here, and today I have another speed build for you. It is called the Lush Dream. It is a very big modern mansion because a lot of you have asked me to do a mansion, and I've already done some mansions, but they're more traditional looking, like the old, I think it's called the old mansion or the old manor or something, which is more of a very traditional scary house. And I also did the Blue Victorian, I guess it was called. I will put the both links in the video description, of course, so you can check them out. Yeah, so this time I built it for another collaboration with CraftyMarkyz. He asked for if we want to do a collab, and I said yes, of course. And he wanted to furnish a very big mansion, maybe futuristic, he said, or modern. And I said, yeah, it's cool. I always like to do modern houses, so no biggie in that. And I started to build it in another stream. And of course, a lot of people came around and gave me some ideas, and we experimented a little bit. And I really like to do these, I think they're little fences, and if you put the trims around it, the trimming that's in the game, it looks really cool, and you can shape this really cool pergolas, I would say. I think somebody said it's called a pergola. I was asking in the chat and I said, how are these called? Are they in English? Are they pergolas? Or? And they said, yes, it's called a pergola in English. So there are a lot of these white pergolas on top of the balconies and so on. And it looks really, really nice. And I built this in the Oasis Springs neighborhood, which is, I guess, a little more the expensive lot. So there are these really cool Spanish villas built around it, and I thought, oh yeah, this is really, really cool to build there. At first I thought maybe I could implement a little bit of these traditional Spanish homes, but then in the end it didn't turn out quite as these houses, so I had to, you know, adjust it to a more modern look. And now in the end, you will see it looks a little bit more tropical. I mean, there are of course a lot of plants, like always. I love putting a lot of plants and flowers around my houses. It is funny because I just had a friend around and we watched the second part of the Jurassic Park trilogy. Back then it was just a trilogy. And yeah, now with the Jurassic World coming up, or well, it is already out, and we said, okay, we have to watch all the other movies beforehand again. So we started watching the Jurassic Park movie. I think the second one is called The Lost World. It was such a, actually it's just a really big trash movie, but it was funny. Actually, we were sitting there and like, why are they doing this? Are they insane? These guys should be killed like already in the first 5 minutes, but yeah, you know, like people who act in the action movies, they're always like, we not really safe. They don't act like if they are sane persons. But now looking at this house, I think in the end it would really fit into the Jurassic Park universe, actually. Maybe it is like a house on the Isla Nublar, I guess it's called. Yeah, now looking at the house, it kind of fits in this universe, in the Jurassic Park universe. Maybe I was thinking about this while I was building this. No, I wasn't, but it looks a little bit like this. So yeah, it's modern, and I put a lot of wood paneling and brownish earthy colors around it. I always tend to do at least 2 kinds of wallpaper on the outside because it makes the build look more interesting, and yeah, it gives some more depth to the build, because you can do so much with the use of colors, or like wallpaper colors and the texture of the wallpaper. For example, a very dark wallpaper would always slimmen house or part of the house, or making it look a little bit smaller. And on the other hand, of course, light colors, very bright light colors, like maybe white, for example, they make it look bigger and wider. So it is nice to experiment with that, and I will always suggest to anybody that would be really cool to see a lot of different wallpapers on the houses. It gives a really nice look. This time I will not furnish it. And like I already said, CraftyMarkyz is going to furnish it. Well, he was the first one who asked me to do the collaboration for this house, because when I was ready and the house got uploaded, the lovely Simmaze asked me, "Hey, I love this house so much, do you mind if I furnish this one as well?" And I said, "Yes, of course, I always love how you furnish things, and I love your channel. Of course, everybody can furnish it or play with it. It's free for everybody." So I will put her channel link and her video link as well in the video description, so you guys have actually 2 furnishing videos now. So this is really, really cool. Thank you CraftyMarkyz and Simmaze for making this possible. So I didn't have to furnish everything. I guess it would take another 3 hours furnishing this house for me, because I always take so much time, you know, doing this. I'm kind of a perfectionist sometimes, and I guess this build took me like 4 hours or so without the furnishing. So yeah, that's a lot of time. But it is very detailed though. I like doing collaborations as well, because then you can only focus on one spectrum, you know, just building or just furnishing, because of the time you have got and because of the ideas the other one has already given to the build and the ideas and thoughts. They are much easier to furnish or to build. So this is really, really cool, and I really, really loved it. It was so much fun. And yeah, so this time there are, of course, again, a lot of plants, and I did a lot of rock stones, I guess, around it. There's a really, really lovely big pool area, and there are these cool stones around it and a lot of plants, so it looks almost like a little pond, or like a, yeah, not a very natural pond, of course, but you know, one of these maybe pool areas a big villa would have with these fake stones, and there's even like a little, not a waterfall, but there's water coming out of one of the stones, like a little fountain, so your sim can swim there and have the water on their back and have a little massage with the water. I think that would be really, really cool if that would be implemented maybe one day in the game. I think it turned out really, really great. I loved it. This time I didn't do so many green curved roofs. The roof is actually white, but there is of course a very big green grassy area on top of some of the outdoor areas, and it looks really, really nice. I would definitely want to live there if I had the money, or if I would be a sim, I would definitely like to live there. And yeah, I hope you like it, guys. I will put every link I just mentioned, which was, let me guess, yeah, the old mansion, the blue Victorian mansion, and then of course the both channel links and video links to the furnishing from Simmaze and CraftyMarkyz. So I would like to thank everybody who was in the stream and gave me so many ideas for this lovely build, and of course thank you for my 2 collaborators now. So Simmaze, thank you very much, and CraftyMarkyz, thank you very, very much for your cool idea. And yeah, you can download this house, of course. It's like always in the Sims 4 gallery. You can find it under my origin ID Simproved or under the name Lush Dream. And I hope you like it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye bye!